I'm really excited to be here with you guys. I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, give yourself a hand. So I figured I would tell you a little bit about my story, maybe some of the things that you don't know from just watching Fresh Prince. How many of you guys still watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Oh my goodness.
Awesome show.
Thank you. How are you guys, like 11?
13.
13?
11.
10, 11.
13.
Okay.
10 to 13, there's no name.
Preaching.
How old are you?
No,
Say
he's
10 to 13.
10 to 13.
He's 14.
Thank you very much. That's the age range. Oh, okay. Well, when I started Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, go 11.
Yay, I'm 11.
It's a good age. Enjoy
I'm
it.
11.
When I started acting, though, I was 4. And I'm from New York. I grew up on Long Island. I was born in Brooklyn. And from a very little age, from a very young age, I liked to sing and I liked to dance. And I used to entertain my neighbors through the fence in the backyard. My parents used to try to get me to stop doing that, so I would leave them alone. And I used to make up plays with my cousins and my little sisters and put them on for our family. And one thing led to another, and I started auditioning for things. And I started actually getting those things. Like I started to, the calls started to come in, and I did commercials, I did plays. And then one of the auditions I went out on was for Fresh Prince. And so it was interesting because it moved. I have 2 little sisters. Well, they're not little anymore, they're grown-ups now too, but they're still my little sisters. It moved, when I got Fresh Prince, our whole family had to move from New York to California. And I remember that being like one of the first times in my life that was really hard, because we had to move to a different school. We had to make all new friends. And it wasn't just me who had to have those changes in my life. My little sisters had to have those changes in their lives too. And I remember feeling like kind of guilty about it, because the transition wasn't. Has anybody here ever moved? Have you guys always lived in the same? Wow.
3, no.
Like a billion times.
I meant like.
Really? So you know.
8 times that.
So you know what I'm talking about. You know how that feels.
I know how that feels.
Yeah.
Hard to.
When you have to make. Exactly.
All the packing.
Hey, you had to carry the couch and everything.
Packing, the
Had to
moving,
carry the couch.
And then the new school.
and then a new school. You have to make new friends.
And then you have to catch up with all the work that's in it.
Exactly.
I had extra school.
Well, it's an interesting transition, and it can be difficult sometimes. But the way my family got through it, and the way we get through a lot of things, is we all kind of sat down and had a powwow, and our mom and dad talked us through it, and we decided that whatever opportunities that came for any of us in our family, we would all come together to support that person. And that's kind of been our family motto since I was little. And so my little sisters came to California to support me and to support my dream. And when they have their dreams, and as they've had their dreams in their life, I'll come to rally for them, and I'll go and support them in whatever their dream is, which is actually really important. And that's something that I'm so blessed that I learned really early in life, is that when you do have dreams that you're trying to go after, it's really important to have people around you and friends around you that support those dreams. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, right? My mother is from Panama, and she speaks Spanish, and there's a saying in Spanish, which I won't say it in Spanish, I'll say it in English. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Your friends and the people that you spend time with and hang out with, those people reflect who you are and how you feel about yourself. If you're around people that, you know, when you tell them, oh my gosh, I just got an A on my test. Oh, that's cool. Well, if that person's not happy for you, maybe you should find friends that are happy for you. It's actually, I mean, you guys are preteens, and so you're probably just about to step into that part of your life, but it's really important that you keep really positive, seriously, really positive, loving people around you, because that will shape your life. It'll shape your destiny and how much fun you have fulfilling your dream. So we came to California, started working on Fresh Prince, and here was my parents' one rule for acting. I could act as long as I got A's in school. I could not let my grades slip. And they were serious about it. I'm really lucky. Like Reverend Campbell said that, you know, I guess I've stood the test of time and I've been acting for a long time. The reason that is, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with my parents and their rules. I wasn't allowed to, I had to get A's.
What if you got a B?
What if I got a B? Well, if I got a B, like one B, my parents would look at me and say, I know you can do better. I know you can do better. And I would have to sit down and do my homework until I understood it and until I did better. That meant that
You got an echo.
if I got an F,
Yeah.
I didn't get that. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. But if I did, it meant that if I did, I took my studies seriously, and if I knew that I was getting an F or I wasn't doing well in a class, I would ask for help. I would either ask my teachers for help, my parents for help, because if I got that F, it meant that there was something that I wasn't understanding, and I needed to work harder on so I would understand.
Because when they told you.
If you try really hard, it's actually pretty hard to get an F. It's almost as hard to get an F as it is to get an A. You really have to not do anything exactly to get an F. Yeah.
Could you get any kind of A to stay, like could you get an A plus, an A minus, or an A?
Yes, I could get an A minus, A, or A plus. That's as long as it's in the A range. But they were really serious about it, and I'm glad they were. Sometimes when my friends were out playing, I decided to do my homework. It also meant, and it didn't even have to do with school. That also goes to the work. The stuff that I was doing on Fresh Prince, in order to get that job and in order to keep that job and keep doing good work, the work that you guys see and like laugh at now, that takes studying. That takes really hard work and focus and attention. And so after work or after school, I would come home and I would either study my lines or I'd study my schoolwork. What ended up happening was, how many of you guys are gonna go to college? Want to go to college?
You need to go to college to drive a train.
You do need, or do you want to be a conductor?
Yeah, I want to be a train conductor, but I have to go past college first.
Exactly.
Because that's extreme.
Exactly. Well, but being a train conductor is a huge responsibility. Trains are enormous. There's a lot of safety precautions. I ended up going to college. And so when you guys see Fresh Prince, I went from 11 to 17. I was on Fresh Prince during all that time. I ended up... No. You don't know how old I am. If you're 11, we were filming Fresh Prince. 1992. You might not have been born yet when we were filming Fresh Prince.
What? But I was born in 2002.
Exactly. 10 years before you were born, we were making Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's pretty crazy, right? Yeah. So...
Scary.
Scary. You have no idea how scary. Well, I ended up singing on the show, and here's a good lesson. I ended up singing on the show because we had a rap party after every year. We film 20-something episodes, and then the whole cast and the crew has a big party. And one of the parties that we had one year was at a bowling alley, and there was karaoke. And I like to sing. I've always sung ever since I was little, same as acting. So I got up on the karaoke stage, and I was having a good time, and I was singing a song. And one of the script supervisors, one of the ladies in the crew, came up to me and said, "You have to sing my song." I was like, "What's your song?" She said, "Respect." I said, "Okay, I'll sing Respect." You know that episode, right? I'll sing Respect. I'll do it. I was scared. I was totally nervous because I'd never sang the song before. I didn't even know the song. But I decided to get my courage up, and I went on stage and I sang this brand new song that I'd never sung before. And the producers and Will saw me sing that song, and they decided to have me sing on the show. And so because of that one moment of, it's kind of like a moment of opportunity.
Did you thank that lady?
Huh?
Did you thank that lady?
Did I thank her? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I still know that lady now.
She took us shopping.
Well, I was too young to take anybody shopping. I couldn't drive. I didn't even have a driver's license. But because of that moment of opportunity, and you'll find in your lives that these different moments will come. And it might be something that I didn't know that I would pursue singing the way that I pursued acting. But it was this one moment, and I said yes to it. And even though I was scared and I got up on that stage, so much unfolded after that. They ended up writing it into the show where my character became a singer. I ended up singing the very same song, Respect, on the show. And then right after the show, I ended up making an album. And that album allowed me to see the world. I went on tour. There was a group back in the... Do you guys know NSYNC?
Yeah. Yes.
Justin Timberlake?
Yes.
Okay, so before Justin Timberlake was bringing sexy back, he was in a boy band called NSYNC. And I ended up touring with NSYNC right after Fresh Prince.
You were with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. And we performed.
Snap.
Yeah, it was really fun. We performed all around the world. We went to Europe. We went all around the country. And so now, right? Now I'm about 18 years old. I've been doing.
You just said you're 18 right now.
Oh, no, not now. In the story.
Oh,
so
I'm like, dang.
Oh, no, we're not.
You look like a teenager.
Oh, you're sweet.
No, she looks like she's 20.
That's sweet too. So now in the story, I'm 18. But I had done all my studying in high school, and I'd applied to colleges. And now the colleges were accepting me. Because of the studying that I did, I got accepted to pretty much all of the colleges that I got accepted to pretty much all of the colleges that I applied to. And when I told the record label and the people that I was working with that that's what I wanted to do, surprisingly or not surprisingly, some people thought that I shouldn't go. Yes, they thought that I shouldn't go. They thought that I was potentially making a mistake. If I was working and all this stuff was going on, why would I want to go to college?
People that let you down.
Those are the people that let me down. They did let me down. And I remember being so distraught, and honestly, like, I didn't understand it. I remember crying. Oh. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good.
That's right. Rachel, you can't sit under that. Like this? Yeah, no, just put it back over against the wall.
You were saying?
Yeah, no, I remember being in a boardroom, being in a meeting and actually crying in the meeting because I wanted to go to college. And I knew in my heart that that's where I should go.
So you quit?
You know, I didn't quit. When it came time,
You retired.
I didn't even retire. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I didn't understand. To me, anything that enriches your mind, I felt like when we were in that big conference room at Sony Studios, I felt like they were bullying me. I felt like I'm an 18-year-old girl who just got accepted to Harvard University.
I want to go there.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I had also been accepted to Stanford.
Oh, I want to go there.
I was accepted to Yale.
Whoa.
These are some of the best. Yes, exactly.
These are the
And I was sitting in that room, and I couldn't understand why these adults were telling me that that was a bad thing.
If that was you, I would have been like, you know what? I quit. Peace out, fools.
I'm going to college.
Well, exactly. And you know what?
See you in 4 years.
It's a free country.
In my mind, I thought, you know what?
It's a free country.
I'm gonna go to college. And when I go to college and after I come back,
You're gonna beat someone up.
no one will ever make me feel this way again. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
When
Did you get fired?
No, she quit.
Can she tell you? I didn't have to. But here's the thing. Here's the amazing thing about your life. It's my life. I didn't have to quit. For me, the natural progression was to go to college, was to study and get my degree. And when I came back after I graduated college, I sang in college, I danced in college, I'm singing now. A song that I wrote was just in a show that I did. Even more than that, I produce now. I've never been, since going to college, I've never been in the situation that I was in that day. Nobody can bully me into doing anything that I don't want to do. No one even tries because they know that I went to college. Do you understand what I mean?
What college did you go to?
I ended up going to Harvard in Boston. I almost did. I even had a bulldog, the bulldog poster. I almost did.
Wow.
Hey, maybe
But
if she
I'm
didn't
happy
go to
that's
Harvard,
Harvard.
maybe she wouldn't be here.
If I got those choices,
You
I'll go to
never know.
Stanford.
Exactly.
What's the Harvard?
Did you get accepted to Princeton like Will did in the show?
I did get accepted into Princeton. I did.
Are you still performing and acting?
I am performing. Yes, I am. I'm right now. I'm doing a TV show called Second Generation Wayans on BET. Just remind me.
Second generation wins. No way.
I know you know. Yeah, I know that. I knew that from the way you said it. I'm working on that show. I'm about to do a Christmas movie next month in Canada, and I'm working on.
Canadian bacon.
And I'm working on a.
It's just ham.
I'm also working on an album
Buy some
right
ham.
It's a very
Technically, it is ham.
Canadian bacon. Buy ham.
It is ham. It is ham.
Yeah.
But bacon is kind
They're
of.
gonna take
No,
it offensively.
We just take buy ham. He's racist to Canadian bacon.
Alright, guys.
Take some American bacon to highlight us.
So
Wait, I have a question.
yes.
Hey. When you were bowling, did you get a strike?
I'm actually a really good bowler. Yeah, I do.
A bowler?
Yeah, sometimes I get like 3 strikes in a row.
Bowler or a bowler?
What's a bowler?
Oh, I thought you said a bowler, like a bullier.
A bowler.
And the bullier is not even a word. It's bully.
What I've learned,
Builder.
and what I'm still.
If I was about the builder, I'd take a hammer and
smack you right in the head.
All right, guys. Let's just let her finish her story, and then maybe we can ask questions at the end. Yeah.
What's your favorite color? Yellow.
What I've learned, and what I'm actually still learning and still working on, is I've really learned that the more I am myself in the choices that I make, the more true to myself I stay in all of the choices that I make in my life, the more amazing my experiences are. What I mean by that is this. There are things that happen to me in my life and experiences that I have that are far greater than anything I could ever imagine on my own. And those things happen when I stay true to myself. When I'm given a choice to go right or go left, and I look deep down inside and I do what feels right to me. I might have dreamed about singing for 5 people.
Can you sing now?
What do you want me to sing? I'll sing.
Anything.
Beyonce.
Your song, baby.
Sing your songs.
Your own song. Respect.
Sing anything.
Respect.
Respect?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Beyonce. Sing your own
Or
song.
Beyonce.
Do you need the lyric?
Or Beyonce.
Sing one of your songs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, sing one of yours.
Sing one of yours.
Sing one of my songs?
Yeah. Wait, is this gonna sound like opera?
I'm going to sing opera.
Wow, I haven't sang any of my new songs live yet. Maybe, okay, I will.
When did you start?
Okay, we'll read a verse with you.
Antonio.
I
Antonio.
don't know if almost love is right. I'll do respect.
Right.
5, 6, 7, 8.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, when you come home, just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit. R-E-S-B-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-B-E-C-T, take care of D-C-P. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? Yeah, that's what I remember.